Hello, welcome back. Hogwarts Legacy, well-appointed run potions class underway. As always, no logos, no intros, no fancy music, just right to
Even
it.
motion when crushing your ingredients.
Now, one thing about this game that really I just don't understand is you have to have this input command for these scenes, and if you don't do it, it'll just sit there and wait for you to do the input, and just please skip. There's no reason for me to input. Just show it to me or let me skip. And here goes Weasley trying to get me to steal for him. It's like, psh, no thanks, sir. I'm trying to impress Sharp Senpai. Never mind that I'm just stealing everything else around the world.
Remember,
Revelio.
a well-prepared witch or wizard, or should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion.
I think each of us has had enough
Revelio.
excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
As I'm running along here, speeding along my merry way, collecting loot so we can have stuff to trade for the materials we actually need to finish the game. When I got to the boathouse, I had forgotten to collect one of the few pairs of pages that you need for Weasley's mandatory story mission, and I was just like, whoops, I can't believe I forgot that, and had to come back later in the game to do that. Like, whatever, oh well.
A spot of failure's a good thing.
Of course. Oh.
Not a day goes
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
only a hairy-hearted.
Now I know everyone really likes the Hufflepuff quest line for Jackdaw, and each one adds its own context to Jackdaw, but for speed purposes, I usually rather just do Ravenclaw or Slytherin. Still, Ravenclaw I would prefer, but you do nothing in Azkaban. You do get some context to just kind of how effed up everything is, but that's about it.
She's here. I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Oh, this will do nicely. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. No statues here. Oh, this will do nicely. What's happening?
Could
So now we're getting into more stricter requirements for each story mission. You see, like, requires a spell or requires a certain amount of levels before you can participate. So I'm going to be mucking around, making sure I can learn the disarming charm. And so I got to, like, dodge and use fire and then go back to Hecate. Then I can continue. I also tried to scope out the place for any extra loot that I may have missed, but I kind of forgot the front ramparts to the castle are just full of locked doors, and I think most things you wouldn't need anyway, especially since they're behind locked doors, and you can get everything you need before you even need Alohomora. Section is just all shopping spree, collectathon stuff, so it's very, very skippable if you don't want to see it. But if you want to kind of know places to hit for certain items, then it's, there it is.
wondering when I'd see you again. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
It was at this point of the game I actually took my first break. You know, everyone's got to shit and sleep, so don't forget to do that yourselves. Have a shit, have a sleep. Here's the next transition for the second half of the recording, where I ended up closing the app, and then the next day opening the app, show I'm not using mods, and continue from my last save, yada yada, all that good stuff, just to show consistency. So here we are. We got some tasks to complete before we can get the disarming charm. I have to find a mob quick just to do some rolls, do some fire, and then move along. This guy was stuck. I don't even know why I tried to bait him out of the water. He just spawned way too far. Now we're good. We can move along. We just have to end the combat music so we can warp. I think I just underestimated how far I would have aggro, and it kind of slowed me down a bit. Oh well.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor,
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. Dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
going to grab one more amazing chest while I'm here. And when I was checking my inventory, you notice I was still wearing the starting equipment from the beginning of the game. This, keep this information relevant for when we're in Jackdaw, because we'll talk about that later.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply...
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
So, in case you don't know, I'm a real big fan of Dark Souls, and the reason I rush to the lake shore is I just really like to quickly end a fight if I can with the mobs by using in-game physics gravity, just to have them like KO in one shot. That, I just find it entertaining.
Who do you think you are?
But yeah, after this fight, we're gonna end this video here in this segment, and since the Jackdaw Cave experience is quite lengthy, that'll be the next video, so stay tuned for that. See you soon. Have a great day.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.